Hey everyone, I'm Twister, and this is a first impressions video of the Nintendo Switch. I got my Switch about a month and a half ago, and so far it's been a lot of fun. There was a lot of concern that this was going to be a system that was going to be reminiscent of the Wii U and have the shortcomings of not true portability and just a lack of third-party support. So far, we have very few games. As you can see, I have the red and blue or neon pink, I'm not sure which, and the cotton candy color combination. For this particular one, there's also a gray, and it's a lot of fun so far. A lot of the fears have been assuaged that it would be sort of janky and more like a toy than an actual solid system. It's really like either a large phone or a smaller tablet. The touchscreen is plastic instead of glass. So far, it hasn't been an issue. There's been speculation that it might get scratched, and some people have complained about that in the dock, but I haven't run into that so far. The Joy-Cons detach decently easily. Not as easily as in the promo video, but still, I mean, it's not really that big of a challenge. At first, when I tried to get them off, I did it way too hard. And here are the Joy-Cons by themselves. They're a little small, but they actually end up being really nice as far as ergonomics. They fit in hand really well. There's been people saying that the controller piece that this comes with is a little awkward because of its square nature. I find that it's actually pretty comfortable. I've tried other controllers. It almost has a feel like an Xbox 360 controller. I know that's gonna seem like blasphemy to some people, but it's not that bad. The Pro controller fits a little more comfortably, but I don't have one of those. I've only gotten to play with one. I've only gotten to use one other time, and it was nice. It was a very comfortable fit. This works though in either mode, and if you have it detached, then it's comfortable. You can just sort of lounge back and just play, hanging off of your side. There's a little kickstand on the back here, and it's intentionally designed to break away. And that is an intentional design in case kids are being rough with it. You can just pop it right back in. I accidentally did it when I first set it up in tabletop mode, and it just snapped right back in. It was not a problem. And that is also where the SD card slot is. So it's a sort of discrete covered area, but you can access it if need be. It does get a little warm at the top, but that's where the main heat vent seems to be. And that is pretty normal. It doesn't get loud, doesn't get hot. The game cartridges go in the top right here, and I have not tasted them. I've heard about the bittering agent that they put on to deter kids from eating them, but I am not brave enough to try that yet. I also don't want to slobber all over my games. We've got volume control up top, power button, headphone jack, USB Type-C, thank God, because that is going to lead to a lot higher speeds in data transfer and also charging. And I'm going to need to get myself one serious battery pack. For now, I got a secondary power brick, and that's been working out really well whenever I'm not near the dock. The system itself is very quick, surprisingly so, as far as how quickly you're just in. Don't know if you can see there. Nintendo, please don't take down my channel. Thank you. But yeah, overall it's a fun experience. There's a handful of really nice games. There's Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, of course, which is a big open world style Legend of Zelda. I'm not usually a Legend of Zelda fan, and this game's got me hooked like Skyrim. I'm just putting stupid amounts of time into it. It has some critics, and they have valid points. Weapon durability system is debatable on whether or not that should be part of the continuing standard. There were frame rate issues, but those were patched. It still occurs in some places like the Korok Forest and other places like that, but it's definitely not game-breaking. Snake Pass is a fun one, a snake platformer. You go around and go on like little bamboo things. It's a lot of fun. Wonder Boy, Fast RMX, kind of like an F-Zero game. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is going to be coming out, and they're going to have battle mode proper back in there again, with the balloon battle and other types. Check them out. They're a lot of fun, and I'm looking forward to some more Mario Kart. Co-op couch mode. Can't beat it. This system definitely delivers as far as being both a home console experience and a home console experience on the go. The true hybrid system that they've been sort of leaning towards throughout the development of mobile gaming meeting console gaming meeting PC gaming. Granted, by no means is this anywhere near PC gaming, and it's honestly not on par with the PS4 or the Xbox One. It's its own little thing. It's somewhere in the middle between like a PS3 and a PS4. It's definitely a powerful little system for what it is. I mean, maybe comparable to an iPad. People have done the specs comparisons on Reddit, so you can check that out for yourself and see how it compares. But overall, oh god, I'm already spitting on it. It is a really nice system. I'm enjoying it thoroughly. There aren't a huge amount of games out for it already. Mario Odyssey is coming out in the holiday season. A lot of people are going to be waiting for that, and I don't blame them, because it is a fun collection of little games, but there could be more. Compared to other launches, it's pretty similar. There aren't a huge amount of super high-end games in large quantity at launch for most systems. There'll be some big titles, but nothing earth-shattering in a large quantity. It did all right. It sold more than its 2 million projected units, 2.4 million, and it looks to be continuing that wave of success. Hopefully, this will just help gaming in general, and the gaming community will benefit in a variety of ways, hopefully creatively. The only other thing that I can think to talk about is the HD Rumble, the haptic feedback thing that they have going on with the Joy-Cons. It's supposed to mimic the ability to feel things in a much higher depth. Like the Rumble allows you to differentiate between 1 or 2 ice cubes in a glass. And I'm not sure exactly how that's going to fit into gaming, but we'll see. Nintendo's creative. They have the opportunity to take risks like that, and it could be a pointless gimmick, or it could be maybe the next innovation. Everyone was laughing when they had the DS with touchscreen. Who wants touchscreen? Now everything's touchscreen. So, who knows? In my opinion, this system, this little guy, does exactly what it's designed to do. It's not designed to compete with the higher-end consoles like the PS4 Pro or the Xbox Scorpio. It's not aiming to be that. It's just for people who like Nintendo first-party games and are looking for a portable third-party game experience, or at least just something that is a little more functional for their day-to-day lives that they can bring with them or keep home and just put in the amount of time that they want to put in, whether it's just a few minutes or a few hours. In conclusion, this system is fun. I like it for what it is. Let me know how you feel about it in the comments below. Have a nice discussion about it. And decide whether or not this is something that you want to pick up, or maybe you're just going to wait or not get it at all. It's really up to you. In any case, I hope you enjoyed this little impressions video of the Nintendo Switch, and I hope you have a nice day. Later!